And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why you always wait at least 24 hours before recording a commentary discussing the most recent Infinite Warfare update. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to BlackTideTV. Today we're discussing the most recent update to Infinite Warfare, version 1.11, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I wasn't really paying attention to the update itself because I was so focused on Modern Warfare Remastered stuff yesterday. We got a huge update over there as well. I believe it's update 1.11. I'll make sure when I'm done this commentary, but for now, we're going to call it 1.11. Came out March 14th. It's March 15th at this point, where we finally got the Blood Anvil mission team. So, took more or less 24 hours to get this Blood Anvil mission team into the game. It just suddenly popped up today, this morning. And I'm sure you guys are very interested in it. So in this video, I'll be covering everything that you need to know about the Blood Anvil mission team. Well, everything that I know that you need to know. And then we'll be going over all of the other updates from this update as well. So I'm not sure if everyone has access to the Blood Anvil mission team. That's one thing that I can't guarantee you information on. I know that there are files in this game that the guy that leads the Blood Anvil mission team, Commander Krushkin or whatever the hell his name is, pops up and tells you that you're not ready for Blood Anvil yet. So I don't know if certain players aren't able to access this mission team until you hit a certain level or before you hit a certain level with certain mission teams. Let me know if you're a very, very low level or if you have barely played this game at all. If you have access to Blood Anvil in the comment section. I can't exactly give you accurate information on that as I am Prestige 11 and all of my existing mission teams are above Commander rank 50. So if there's some kind of initiation involved in Blood Anvil, I have no idea what it is. So let me know in the comment section if you are low level, if you have access to Blood Anvil or not. But getting into Blood Anvil, what is involved in this mission team? You get access to all of the good shit. The emblems, the calling cards, the weapon accessories, the camos, reticles, rig outfits, and 5 brand new variants in the mission team depot that you unlock at rank 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. Basically, it's a brand new mission team. There's nothing different here. It's all of the same unlocks that you get with every other mission team. That being said, the variants themselves look phenomenal. Apart from the rank 10 variant, which is a little lackluster if you ask me, I look forward to unlocking and using each of the remaining Blood Anvil mission team variants. There are 3 legendary and 2 epic variants. The epic variant strangely unlocking at rank 30 and 50. Allow me to break them down for you. Rank 10, you unlock the legendary Widowmaker Talisman, complete with the Gambler and Haste traits. Gambler, of course, giving you a random perk on 3-player kill streaks, and Haste increasing your weapon movement speed. Haste seems like a wasted trait here as sniper rifles already move as one of the fastest moving items or weapons in this game. Rank 20 unlocks the Karma 45 Armageddon, a nuclear legendary variant of the Karma 45. Of course, it has the nuclear trait, and its common trait is steady, reducing your hipfire spread, which can be very beneficial to the Karma 45, as the Karma 45 is already fairly accurate with hipfire, as it is an SMG. At rank 30, we get a little nuts with the Oni Tengu. Now, the Oni Tengu is the only Oni variant appearing in the Mission Team Depot. Traditionally, the Mission Team Depot consists of 5 weapons and their variants. So the FHR-40, Karma 45, HVR, Widowmaker, and Kendall 44 pistol. So where this Oni came from is beyond me. It definitely seems like it's placeholding for the Kendall 44. This should have been a Kendall 44 epic variant, but they hadn't had one prepared, and they just threw the Oni in there to take its place, I guess. That being said, the Oni Tengu does seem like a very cool variant. If you didn't know, the base Oni itself is an energy weapon that starts off with a slower fire rate and increases that fire rate as you hold down the trigger. The Oni Tengu does the exact opposite, so its epic trait Invert Polarity increases the base fire rate of the weapon, and as you hold down the trigger, the fire rate will decelerate. So it seems like it's going to fire very, very fast at first, and then it's going to drop off and start firing slower, making the weapon more accurate as you fire. It's also got the Stockpile trait, if that interests you. The legendary HVR Forsaken is unlocked at rank 40, and I could not be more excited. It's a simple nuclear stockpile variant, but the HVR being one of my best weapons, one of my favorite weapons, it's been dying for a nuke for quite some time. And finally, at rank 50, the second epic variant of the Blood Anvil mission team, the one that all of the sweaty nerds will be drooling over for days, the Karma 45 Deimos. I really hope I'm saying that right, but the Karma 45 Deimos has the Berserker trait, which will increase your fire rate and reduce your recoil every time you get a kill. So this one's going to be very, very powerful for getting double kills, for going on feeds. It will increase your fire rate and reduce your recoil every single time you get a kill. And the common trait is stability, which already reduces your recoil. This, I'm calling it now, will be the best Karma 45 variant in the entire game, but that is going to wrap up our variant coverage. The Widowmaker Talisman, Karma 45 Armageddon, Oni Tengu, HVR Forsaken, and Karma 45 Deimos. Now, something I'd like to mention before we move on from the Blood Anvil portion of this video are the missions themselves. Being the 5th and possibly final mission team available to us, Blood Anvil is clearly the most elite of the mission teams in this game, and the missions will reflect that. These missions are not for the faint of heart, and they're not for players that are new to Call of Duty. Only experienced players should be using the Blood Anvil mission team, as these are some very challenging missions. I've said in the past that Wraith seems to have more difficult missions than Saber Team 7 and so on and so forth, but this is an entirely different level. Now, you may be looking at your first mission from Blood Anvil going, get 5 kills, is that really that difficult, B-Tide? But let me assure you that things escalate very, very quickly. Get 5 kills. Get 3 kills within a short time of each other, essentially a triple kill. Kill every player on the enemy team, minimum 4 players at least once. Earn 2 triple kills, earn 30 kills or assists in a single game, get 3 headshot kills. So right away you can see that these challenges are much more difficult than the standard missions that we've come to expect from our other mission teams, and it's something that you should be aware of going into your Blood Anvil quest. But as far as I know, that's all you need to know for the Blood Anvil mission teams. If I've missed anything, let me know in the comment section down below, and let's hop into these other updates. First things first, we can finally make our own custom emblems in Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Yes, you heard that right, the custom emblem editor has made its grand entrance, and it's okay. You have 64 layers to work with. All of the basic shapes, letters, numbers, icons are there for your crafting pleasure. I find the user interface to be a little misleading at first, in that multiple buttons do multiple things at different times. Depending on which portion of the image that you're editing, a button might do something completely different and you might end up erasing half of your work. I did that on multiple occasions already. It's something that you get used to, but as of right now, it's just a little bit more difficult to use in the Black Ops 3 system, and between you and me, it looks a lot like the Black Ops 3 system. Like, everything looks nearly identical. I don't know what took them so long, why it took them so long to put an emblem editor into this game, especially when it's so similar to every other emblem editor that we've ever had. But the next update we are due to talk about are the additional 20 Master Prestige ranks added into Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. And no, I'm not talking about ranks as in levels, I'm talking ranks as in prestige. There are now 30 total prestige ranks in Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, so those of you that were at max prestige don't need to worry about that anymore. It'll take you a while to get to 30. Prestige 30? Like, come on. I don't think there's ever been a Call of Duty that has had 30 prestige before, but I could be wrong. Let me know in the comment section down below. I think the closest we've been is 20 or 25, maybe in Modern Warfare 3, but I could be wrong there. So 30 prestige, that's huge. I was actually hoping for level 1000 myself, as level 1000 you don't have to reset all of your crap, you don't have to re-unlock everything every single time you prestige. It's just a pain in the ass to have to reset all your classes all the time, and that's what we'll have to do in Call of Duty Infinite Warfare all the way through prestige 30. And what do we get for doing all of that hard work? A unique rank icon. We'll also be given emblems, permanent unlock tokens, and a host of permanent bonuses that really won't do much in the long run, such as increased challenge XP, increased XP gain with Mark II variants, additional ammo for classic weapons, and the ability to use a deatomizer strike with classic weapons. Really, Infinity Ward? These are our Master Prestige rewards? I'll have a full video on this in the future, stay tuned for that one, but as far as this update goes, we've covered all of the big ones. The Blood Anvil mission team, the emblem editor, and the additional prestige. Before I go, I'll leave you with an interesting little factoid of the common weapon trait Readiness, featured on many weapons here in Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, has been buffed. Originally allowing faster reloads with an empty magazine, the Readiness trait will now allow you to reload faster with a low ammo magazine. What is low ammo? I assume that to be below 25% when your ammo capacity will actually shine red and the reload prompt will appear on your screen. You can now reload faster during these segments, which is really helpful, as a majority of players rarely allow their weapons to run completely dry, myself included, so I'm very excited about this update, as Readiness was more or less a wasted trait for me before. Guys, that is going to conclude today's video on update 1.11 for Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, activate your notifications, follow me on Twitter at BlackTideTV, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.